Hello everyone. Once again, I'm trying to make an audio-based tutorial. Unfortunately, headset I bought for this was cheap and fake, so somehow I lost it. I know my voice is not going to be so loud, but you're gonna have to manage that. Bear with me. Alright, so let's do this. Okay, we have the aim of today's tutorial is to teach how to start with punishing people. I know you must have been watching a lot of streams and you will be like seeing players with punishing the opponents with attacks, and you're like wondering how they do it because you have been trying to do it, but you have been successful. So today we're just gonna show you how to begin to be able to whip punish, even if it's one of the slower moves. It's a start, then from there you have to graduate. I have to warn you, watching this will not really start you into Daigo's level of Futsi, but it's a start, it's quite a start. So let's start down. We have Bison and Ryu. I'm using Bison because of the requests. I don't have a choice. Now I'm going to set Ryu to sweep, because that's we use like longest and most recovery poke. So after every sweep I'm blocking, so I have all it recorded, so I'm gonna play it back. Now basically you want to whip punish with a move that has a startup of 8 frames or less. Anything more than 8 frames is going to be a lot more difficult to punish. So as we use like this, each sweep takes 37 frames complete. So basically you can try and whip punish him by just walking forward. It's quite slow, so it's reasonably slow. So the thing is, you want to do it with your fastest and longest reaching normal. For Bison it would be this, and with Bison you can even be mashing. So the basic thing you have to keep in mind is even on block you can walk up and punish. That's one is simple. Now for basically punishing, what you have to keep in mind is something called the block state. Most characters, when they throw a move, when the move is inactive, if you're blocking, your character will block if you're within the range. Like for Ryu, if I'm here and I'm crouch blocking, you don't really notice anything different in Bison's animation, but if I'm closer and I crouch block, you notice that Bison per second is twitching into a crouching animation block. So that is your cue to whiff punish. If you see just, you can't really tell by what your opponent's doing, but if you're watching your character and blocking, and you see him enter into that blocking pose, that means it's your time to attempt to whiff punish. So let me try it. I see Bison. Switch. Oh, sorry, I did. That's it. That works too. That's a Bison. So that's it. Once you see Twitch, you throw a kick. The boss sweep basically is slow, and you want to start with C. It's really straightforward. So that's one way of doing it. Another way is to use the back walk. Because if you're back walking and your opponent throws an attack, you automatically pause for a second. Let's see, you're close, safe, and holding back. The second Bison just freezes, like that. That's why I see some people that go like this and hold back, like 1, 2. Sorry, they go like 1, 2, 3, 4, walk back, they stop, they go, like that. So that's the second method. So for you, I advise to start with standing roundhouse. You can basically just kick that, and when you're used to standing roundhouse, you can now go over to standing medium kick. Just go and set your record, and just record you throwing that crouching medium kick. So you can just randomize it. You don't really have to have a pattern. Now the good thing, but this one applies to Ryu basically. If you arrange that this crouch medium kick is whipping on you're holding a block, if you throws that's the ideal range that you want to stay in. If you chose a sweep here, you'll block it, and if you block it, you can just follow up with a scissors kick or hard scissors kick or ultra or whatever. So now with punishing crouching medium is a lot harder. But I think crouch medium kick is 5-5 5-5 18. Yeah, 5-5 18. Sorry, 5-5 16. I think. So it's like 22 moves. So and the human reaction is 20 to 24 frames. Mine personally is 24 frames for me to visually react. So if you want to check your reaction speed, I'm going to paste a link at the bottom so you can follow your reaction speed there. But okay, let me try. So the same thing follows. Hold the twitch and this up a little bit harder than I thought. So basically, at this point, you don't really need to worry so much about actually with punishing. So if you can get this consistently, little by little, your reaction will increase. You need to practice. Basically, watching Bison's animation. What you can do is just instead of 20 kick, you can just go for a scissors kick. That's the best option of Bison. Once you see the twitch, go for a scissors kick. As it like that. So that's basically all I wanna. That's basically anyway. That's basically it. That's basically it. I think I've covered everything I wanna say. All this kind of punishing is for dive level people only. So in this one, you're confident that they will not throw crouching hard kick, so you can just stand there. But for this one, what I normally do is I keep an eye in my opponent's feet, and once I see anything there, just throw a kick. That's what I do. That's for this one. I just keep my eye in the space in between that place. So whenever I see a foot there, I throw a kick. But as you can see, I'm not really consistent with that. So that's basically it for whiff punishing. Just hold your crouch block, and as your character enters the blocking animation, just throw your attack button. That's the beginner's way of learning to whiff punish. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Thank you for watching, and thank you, and good night. Please, oh sorry, leave a comment below, say anything, ask me any question, request a tutorial, go to my site, fastgaming.com, donate. Thank you for watching, I appreciate it. Okay, bye bye guys, take care.